Friggin' Nugs, do you have any more tours you gotta do, or are you good? Are you good to go for the night? It's not filling the wallet, then yeah, I guess one is better. Yeah, I was making like $25 a month on ads, John. And if I could pay that to be ad free, I could. But Twitch is making way more than that off of it. But no, it wasn't lucrative. I was doing it just to be a good boy, just so I can, you know. And then your laundry to get done. Cool. Is space empty? Yes. Food is important. What's for dinner? What are we eating? So this has to be its own separate stage. So I'd like to do that. You have no clue. Okay. Good to know. So we only have 1,300. So it was 3,200 and then it went down. So 1,369 at 147. 1,369. ST, I mean, Twitch, when COVID hit and everybody and their brother wanted to become a streamer, Twitch started losing money. It cost money to give bandwidth to everybody to have their own stream. And when you have this is altitude, it's close to vacuum. When you have 1 million people with no one watching them all using bandwidth, it's costing Twitch money. So then when you have 2 million, it's costing them twice as much, which is why they were trying to encourage people to run ads, because they were trying to make up that revenue and still allow everybody to stream. So it's been a whole weird thing. Guys are being rated! What's up, Rocket? Welcome in, you guys. It's good to see you. I don't know why it doesn't do the rate thing every time. I gotta work on that. But hello, everybody. I'm missing half of my face. It's good to see you. We're playing some Kerbal. We're trying to nail down a design, a permanent design for our 50-ton challenge. We're gonna start building space stations here soon. We just did a bunch of long rocket burns, ions, getting around systems and stuff. We got 200 days before our next window, and we're just kind of hanging out. Is my beard green? It's yellow right now. And then, yes, it's green. How you doing, CFT? Welcome in, buddy. It's been a while. Rocketology, how was your je ne sais quoi? Rocketology was playing modded Kerbal Space Program. You're doing okay? That's cool. His beard is 0% opacity. Not true. If I look up a little bit, you can see a little bit right there. Your car trolling you. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I hope you get it fixed up. Jade of Mars, good to see you. Thanks for being here. So, otherwise good. Okay, cool. The reason why my beard is green, I just got some dye in that we're going to be having as a future incentive in stream. We're going to have a wheel spin that allows me to change my beard color for a very low barrier of entry. But if you want individual coloring, it's going to be bits or a tip. And it's a 1 hour minimum, 2 hour maximum, and then I clean my face off. And we've got like red, green, yellow, blue, purple, and silver are your 6 colors. So we did the silver earlier, and now we're doing the green. Rocket stream ended at 4:20, but it's 12 after. Your clock is way off, Jade. What version of Kerbal are you playing with je ne sais quoi, Rocket, if you're still here? You mean 4 hours and 20 minutes? That probably makes sense. Because I'm at 4 hours and 20 minutes. We need fuel. So yeah, I'm just building a stage right now. 110 or 111. If it's 111, that's really cool because you got the EVA construction. All right, so we are at 48 tons, and we're currently at Ugh, like 2,400 Delta Vs. That kind of sucks. So we won't be able to get 12 tons out. We could try to push for 10 tons. Let's make it 10. So let's see. If I switch this back over to 30 and then take this off, we're at 1,500. And then this is 1,200. So that's 27. So we're still 700 Delta V short. No, it's not 50 tons to everywhere. It's 50 tons off of Kerbal, but then we have to piece things together as we go through. So like I'm building the stage now to carry 10 tons at a time out. We have to build a couple of space stations right now. But we have made some really, really small stuff. And we do have a rover on the surface of Eve. You want to see it? We landed a rover on Eve. Let me do this. Hold on. 50 ton. I'm going to call this the default. Save and then leave. I'll show you the rover. The rover's our end game rover. It's actually really nice. I'll take you to it. We're trying to put one on every celestial body. We got a bunch going to Jewel right now. We don't have anything. There's all the rovers going to Jewel currently. And here's 3 Kerbals coming home. So here on Eve, we have a rover. And we'll fly it. Well, we click the fly button. Neon green beard moment. 30 more minutes and I can wipe this off. So here's our rover. It's missing a solar panel because it came off an arrow. But if I retract this and take the brakes off, we can party hardy. How you doing, Jonas? Welcome in, buddy. That's true. But it landed, and we can... So I have a very low center of gravity. A very low center of mass, I guess, on this vehicle. So we can drive it rather quickly and maneuver our way around without too much issue. But we came from... I want to say we came from over here somewhere. We drove down here to the water. And we did a bunch of science. All of our science is being turned into rep now because we've got the R&D tree finished. We don't need science for anything else. Any reason for the science junior placement? Center of mass. Because we have the arm back here. So putting it this way, well, I mean, it's for center of mass, but it's also because we can use it. I wanted it to look like it could still be used. So we can still open the doors and still use it. So it's Kerbal accessible. And it takes center of mass into consideration. That way it balances the whole vehicle. Because if I just had it standing up in the center, it would lean it too far in one direction. So tilting it makes the center of mass kick out and towards the middle. But it has a docking port for integration. It has redundant solar panels for power in case we lose the other ones. It has a seat, headlights, has an antenna. It has a backup antenna in case the other one breaks, which is right here. And we have a control wheel for zero gravity areas. We can turn that on and flip the vehicle over or fix it when it's in a tumble. And it weighs right at 2 tons. I think it's nice. John! Thank you for the Prime, dude. 4 months? I appreciate it, my friend. Apparently that was available. Guys, check your Primes. Help us out. Drop some subs. I'll show you the rover, though, in the spaceplane hangar and show you why I did the Science Junior the way I did. But yeah, that gets asked all the time, ST. They're like, why is the Science Junior at a 45-degree angle? It's a good question. What's up, Goalie Bear? Goalie Bear, I got your whisper earlier. I don't know how long you're going to stick around here, but if you want to, I can show you that. I went the wrong place. I can show you. If you want me to. Because of your mother. Oh, I am? That's why. Alright, so let's load this up. This is our rover 002. So right here is center of mass. It's balanced in between the two wheels. It's balanced right at the docking port. You can see how it's nice and balanced. If I take this Science Junior and move it, watch the center of mass. It slides it over to where it's not in the center anymore. See how it's off? Does that arm have center of mass on its attachment point, or how does it work? The center of mass is based off the attachment point, yes. So like if I slide this arm over, you can see the center of mass moving with it. But yeah, we moved that over to here and moved that over to there. That way we can balance it in the middle. And then I wanted to keep it low. That way it wouldn't flip so much. It wouldn't be top heavy. There is no stock function for the center of mass to move when a part animates. The part animation doesn't affect center of mass. That doesn't affect center of mass at all. Because only in the eyes of Kerbal, only this is like the collidable. The rest of this is not. Which is why if you go scan something, sometimes you'll see the arm go straight through the rover to scan something, because that part doesn't hit anything. It's the rest of it that's collidable. Now I'm Santa Claus. I'm all kinds of stuff. But yeah, that's why I built the rover the way I built it. Well, I mean, the game would need... The game already kind of stresses itself out with the amount of simulation that it does. If it used that for center of mass, just think of all the Kraken builds you can do. Quick! Run a scan to move ourselves to the orbit of Duna! Or something. It would be... People would find a way to abuse it in this game. There's already plenty of Kraken drives out there. Based off of weird part interactions because of center of mass and everything else. Alright, 50-ton default. See if we can't get this better. I want to make it to where this is an orbital stage, the second stage from the first one. Yeah, John, I saw that. Oh, Jade, I'm sure a bunch of streamers have. A bunch of YouTubers and everything, for sure. I've seen people do it with SRBs. I've seen them do it with docking ports. I've seen EJ do it with robotics and struts. There's many a Kraken drives out there. All right, let's get back to this. I don't think Color. Thank you for the cursed pickles, Color. That's a hype train. That's why they're cursed. Thank you for that, my friend. I also owe you a celebration. We'll put on a little hat here to celebrate. And then Guys, new guys, welcome. This is my stream. Oh, I flipped myself. I should flip myself back. I did that for beard purposes. On. Flip. There we go. Hi. Celebration! Wah! Jonas, I tell them not to put pickle on either, but do you know why I do it? I do it because you're guaranteed a fresh burger. And not one from under the glow lamp. What's up, Brucey? How are you, my friend? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Alright, so I got about 5 tons. Let's put 5 tons here. There should be 4.5 and a fuel tank right there. Perfect. So now we have 1,115 and 2091. That's 3,100. 3,100 Delta V. 3100 Delta V. It's close. They don't scrape the pickle off some old burger and rewrap it? I don't think so. Because I don't taste any pickle juice. How you doing, Adam Montage? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Well, STX, welcome to America, my friend. Let's see. Where can I shave weight and add Delta V? I mean, it all comes down to this part here that we can shave weight from. Because a dead dude! What's up, buddy? Showing the ways of the armament to Thailand, Canuck, exclusive, Rogue Luke, and Tycho Lenzik. Guys, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your Sandy emotes, and your sword. And thanks for being here. So this is 9 tons. If I took that away, or no, that was 18 tons. So if I went 9, 13 and a half, and then took this and made this into the 18-ton rocket, what are we at now? We have 800 Delta V off the pad. And then starting at, I would say 15, we have 2,400. So that puts us at 3,200 Delta V. We're that close to getting around. Let's try launching this just to see what happens. And see if I can't tighten up the trajectory on it. The first stage is going to have to go kind of crazy here. But if I can come up with a way to launch it and fly it, we should be good to go. Well, yeah, John, right. And you kind of want to pick what day you go eat from those places, because depending on the time, they've been in there for a while. 3, 2, 1, go. Because we can also take this off to shed some Delta V as well, or to gain some Delta V. So I'm gonna... And the gimbal on this is insane. Because if I can have a reliable way to put 10 tons out, it'll make the smaller crafts even better. Oh yeah. Especially with the most common things that get ordered, John, for sure. Mine! With the 3,000 bits? Holy shit, dude! You don't have to do that. But thank you for the 3,000 bits. I owe you a celebration! And would you like a beard color with that? Hiya! Would you like a beard color with that? Let me know. I can give you a list of the colors again. Rocket beard! You don't want to miss a chance? At what? At what? Cheering 3,000 bits? You can do that anytime you want. Just support is good? Alright. Burning out his beard. Yeah, I'm doing that. You don't want a yellow or blue beard? Zang! Showing the ways of the armament to Dirt Jonas. Dirt Jonas, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your Sandy emotes, and your sword friend. Thanks for the support, you guys. Yeah, STX, depending on where, places get super, super busy. And if you're selling 2,000 cheeseburgers in a day, you're gonna load up 100 of them just in case. That way you can still keep up with the demand when people come in. They're like, "Can I have 4 cheeseburgers, please?" What is that, 600? What is what 600? What's 600? 600. I don't see it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, our currency that we use in our stream here is it's just for mini games. The definition for script is a useless currency. It's just a useless currency. How you doing, Goalie Bear? Goalie Bear, has work picked up for you at all? Have you got a gig? You found something to do, or? So at the moment we are approximately, no, that sucks, dude. We're 300 delta V short, which I knew that in the VAB. I was just trying to make it work. So we're 300 delta V short from making this orbital, so we might have to drop the tonnage on this. 10 tons might not be the play. It was pretty cool, though. We got it that far. I guess if it has its own fuel, we could do 10. But if it doesn't have fuel, we have to do 8. So let's try 8. What we got going on here? That is 2. That's 4. That's 5. That's 9. That's 7. Crap. How close are you to 50 tons on this craft? We're a little over 50, but not. But that's a fairing adjustment. So like if I were to edit the fairing and kind of make it look like more blunt, maybe I can get the tonnage back from that. It's just I was just trying to see if I can't get it pushing out. If I started it earlier and did something like this, we're at 49,997. So yeah, we're right at 50 tons. You guys can't see my mouse. I'm sorry. There you go. So yeah, we're right at 50 tons. But I'm trying to get the ideal payload. And this is a 10-ton payload. I don't think it's gonna work. We might have to go 8. What's with the party hat? Hype train. Exclamation point celebration, my friend. Okay, so this is 2.5. So let's go. That's 7.5. This is 10. But if I were to cut, that's 7.5. It's not 8 though. Hold on. 39.8 to 47.2. It's 7 and like a half. Where's my half-ton tank at? Right there. There we go. 8 tons. Could you swap the first stage tank to be smaller and use drop tanks? Can I swap the first stage tank to be smaller and use drop tanks? My only issue with that is, John, is the decouplers are going to add more mass. I'm already at like a 2.0 TWR on the first stage. I'm trying to get more mileage out of my second stage. What would making the first stage... I can add more fuel to the first stage now because we got 2.5 tons. So this stage right here, I'll tell you. So the first stage weighs 17.5 tons. This is 17.5. If I take this off, we'll be at 30 tons. So it's actually the lightest of the other stages. Because if this is 8.5, that means this is 22. So we have a heavier second stage only because the engine's more efficient. The ISP on this engine is 380. That's in vacuum, but it increases as we go, you know, out through the atmosphere. It's the best second stage engine that we have. The only problem is it weighs 3.3 tons. This one weighs 4 tons, which really sucks. The only other thing that's decent besides the Vector is the skipper, but the skipper's horrible. Now, the skipper with drop tanks might actually be a consideration because it weighs a ton less. So that might be something. We could try it for sure. So if I went with... I'd probably use an adapter. That's too big. If I did something like this into this, but change the skin. And then if we had drop tanks on it. So we have 10 tons that we can use for drop tanks. I'll probably grab the lightest decouplers. And then we can use, where's our like little 4-ton tanks at? Those are 5 apiece. Screwzer! Thank you for the 200 bits, man. I appreciate that. Hype train's over with. I don't have the hat on anymore. Whee! Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Okay. So, I think I want to use these. I know they're heavier, but we can take a little bit of fuel out. Actually, if I filled them up with fuel, we're at 50.2. Yeah. So it'd be like 390 and 480. 393 makes this too heavy. 391 and 478. All right, that works. And then of course we have to turn these. All right, go for it, freaking nugs. I'll be here. So then if I put this engine in its own stage, and then we drop the tanks, I have to enable crossfeed. That gives us 1,000 delta V. It only gives us an extra 100 delta V for the tonnage. But it might be something. We can try it. Johnson! Bring the jokes on, guys. I haven't heard him before. Let's try this. That looks like a massive wang. Pay attention. I'm sorry, sir. I'm distracted by that large Willie. Willie Nelson. It means it's extra delta V. Well, I mean, I could have done that with the other one, though, too. Or I could have put the extra delta V up here where it was more efficient. That's what I was going to do, was take the 2.5 tons and put it in this stage here. Putting it on the first stage, I don't think it's going to help me. Is this an expansion to the station? We're building a craft. We're trying to build a permanent first and second stage. That way we can just change out the payload. We haven't actually done that in this game yet, in this playthrough. Yeah, the TWR is garbage. That's why I don't like using this cheetah. Or what's it called? The skipper. What sucks is, though, there's no in between the skipper and the vector. It's literally that or... It's really, really garbage. You're digging the transparent beard? Thanks. We're gonna start having incentives for it officially tomorrow. I got the dye in today, so we're trying it out. You guys get to pay me to change the color of my beard. Shady Walker, it's going to go away in 7 minutes unless someone else wants to keep it going. I'm selling out.